Have you ever noticed how life often seems to stall in the very area where we most need progress? Perhaps you're struggling with bills that never stop arriving, opportunities that seem to slip through your fingers, or even that feeling of always chasing and never achieving. The good news is that this isn't permanent. There is a spiritual key capable of opening the heavens over your life and releasing what's been held back. Helen Hadsell, known as the woman who won everything, said that faith aligned with action and right intention completely transforms any reality. And it is precisely this principle that will guide this prayer. By connecting with it, you not only attract abundance but also experience it. Rupture, favor and restoration in areas that seemed impossible to change. What was a delay becomes an acceleration, and what was a lack becomes an overflow. So stay with me until the end, because this message will touch on points that perhaps no one has ever explained to you. And before we continue, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. That way you won't miss any of the upcoming content that will strengthen your faith and pave the way for more. Prosperity, victory and liberation in your life. God has remembered you, and this is the starting point for real transformation. That seemingly endless delay finally comes to an end, and you begin to perceive the open heavens manifesting in your life. It's as if a giant window has opened at just the right moment, allowing the light of hope and victory to enter without asking permission. You feel that the impossible now has a way, and each step you take gains a new purpose. Imagine waking up and realizing that what once seemed distant is now within your reach. It's the moment of breakthrough, of leaving behind everything that has held back your dreams. The feeling of lightness that emerges is indescribable, as if an invisible weight has been lifted from your shoulders. It's in that moment that we begin to realize that liberation is not just a spiritual concept, but a concrete reality for those who believe. And it doesn't stop there. Each small daily victory now becomes part of a larger picture of favor and restoration. You begin to notice subtle signs, doors opening, unexpected encounters, and opportunities arising effortlessly. It's the first step on a journey that promises profound changes, paving the way for prosperity, healing, and protection. Sometimes we feel trapped in cycles that never end, but the time has come to see the chains break. Every challenge that once seemed insurmountable begins to give way, and you notice doors that were closed opening unexpectedly. It's as if an invisible force is working behind the scenes, bringing release for areas of your life that seemed paralyzed. When you allow yourself to believe that the impossible can become possible, clear signs of rupture situations that once caused fear and insecurity begin to fade, and you find the courage to act in ways you never imagined before. The feeling of relief and lightness is almost tangible, as if a fresh breeze has blown through everything that was stagnant. And the most impressive thing is realizing that this liberation doesn't just happen in one area of life. The changes reverberate in relationships, finances, and health. Each daily victory is a reminder that you are entering a cycle of profound transformation, where obstacles become stepping stones and each step guides you toward a more fulfilling future. As doors open, you begin to notice that people remember you positively. Old contacts, opportunities that seemed lost, and even recognition in unexpected places begin to surface. It's time to welcome them. Favor in situations that once seemed distant, and feel that life is bringing back what you believed you had lost. Restoration happens gradually but noticeably. Whatever was broken, be it a project, a relationship, or even your self-esteem, begins to rebuild itself with greater strength and clarity. You notice that small actions, like a well-placed conversation or a kind gesture, can trigger multiplied opportunities, as if the universe were conspiring in your favor. And it's not just about material gains. The true power of restoration also manifests itself in feelings of peace, confidence, and gratitude. You realize that every challenging situation was a preparation for this moment of growth, and that now you're ready to receive even more. Prosperity and healing in all aspects of your life. The feeling of scarcity begins to fade as you realize that resources are pouring in from all directions. What seemed distant now manifests itself in concrete form, and you understand that your hands will never be empty again. It's time to experience true prosperity, when the flow of abundance becomes constant and natural. This provision goes beyond money. Ideas, connections, and opportunities flow in a cascade, demonstrating that the universe is aligned with your efforts. It's as if each step you take opens invisible doors, allowing everything you need to come to you without excessive effort. Each day, you notice small signs of progress, confirming that you're on the right path. And the most impressive thing is how prosperity breeds confidence and courage. You start to make bolder decisions, invest in projects previously postponed, and open yourself up to new experiences. Over time, this abundance is reflected not only in your financial life, but in all areas, reinforcing the feeling that healing and deliverance are accompanied by continuous growth. We often carry physical and emotional pain that prevents us from moving forward. It's time to feel these burdens dissolve, allowing treatment fill every space in your life. You realize it's not just about treating symptoms, but about restoring energy, vitality, and well-being on every level. When health begins to recover, small changes become big victories. More restful sleep, a willingness to face the day, and even a reduction in worries show that the transformation is real. It's in this process that the feeling of release intensifies, because every part of your body and mind begins to operate in tune with your goals and faith. Furthermore, healing opens doors to prosperity and emotional balance. With a clear mind and a strengthened body, you can see opportunities, make informed decisions, and connect more deeply with who you are. Each step along this path reinforces the idea that life was meant to flow in favor, restoration, and victory. As the confusion and sadness begin to dissipate, you realize that a new space opens within you. Peace arises naturally, bringing the feeling that you can finally take a deep breath and see each situation in your life clearly. Decisions that once seemed difficult now become simpler and more assertive. Clarity also helps you identify old patterns that need to be transformed. You begin to realize how certain attitudes, thoughts, or relationships were hindering your progress. This insight is liberating because it shows that the path to a fulfilling life involves a balance between mind, heart, and spirit. And the most interesting thing is how this peace is reflected in all areas of life. Relationships strengthen, opportunities present themselves, and feelings of stress diminish. It's as if every choice is now accompanied by wisdom, guiding you toward more. Victory, prosperity in favor not day to day. The past loses its power when you realize God is doing something new in your life. The old things that no longer served your growth are left behind, making room for transformative experiences. It's time to see possibilities that once seemed impossible and allow yourself to believe that the best is yet to come. New beginnings also bring unexpected miracles. Situations that seemed stagnant begin to move, the right people appear at the right time, and opportunities arise in surprising ways. Every small step forward shows that the universe is conspiring in your favor, bringing renewal and hope. And it's not just about external achievements. Internally, you feel a profound shift in how you perceive life. Your mind opens, your heart strengthens, and faith becomes a practical force that drives every step. It's the beginning of a journey full of joy, liberation, prosperity, and victory. When you feel the divine presence at work in your life, you realize that no opposing force can prosper. Angelic help appears in unexpected ways, canceling negative plans and protecting you from situations that would previously have caused fear or insecurity. It's a time to recognize that victorious already guaranteed, even before seeing the full results. Protection also manifests itself in everyday life. Small coincidences, intuitions, and signs indicate that you are being guided and supported in every decision. This brings a sense of deep confidence, allowing you to move forward without fear, knowing that everything is aligned for your good. And the most inspiring thing is realizing that this victory isn't just individual. It extends to those you love and your community, creating a safe and fertile environment for growth. Every action taken under this protection strengthens your faith and strengthens your sense of belonging. Favor, restoration, and deliverance in your life. When delays are finally broken, you feel life begin to move at an astonishing speed. What once seemed to take months now manifests itself in weeks, and every effort you make begins to yield visible results. It's time to experience acceleration that turns time to your advantage. The harvest also brings abundance in various areas. Projects, relationships, and financial achievements begin to materialize more intensely and rapidly. You realize that every step taken in the past, every decision made with faith, now blossoms unexpectedly, like ripe fruit ready to be harvested. And the most important thing is to understand that this phase is not just about receiving, but about integrating learning and gratitude. Each achievement reinforces your confidence and shows that life can be generous when you are aligned with your purpose. Thus, you enter a continuous cycle of prosperity, favor, and victory. When you begin to live in harmony, you'll notice that positive energy is also reflected in your family. Homes that were previously experiencing tension begin to feel protected and reconnected, and relationships naturally strengthen. It's time to restore bonds and cultivate relationships that bring joy and security to everyone around you. Relationships, old and new, gain clarity and purpose. Sincere conversations, gestures of care, and mutual understanding open the way for deep connection. You'll notice that emotional balance directly influences the way you relate, creating a healthy environment for mutual growth. Furthermore, family and social harmony reinforces a sense of favor in all areas of life. When connections are healthy, opportunities, prosperity, and victory flow more easily. Each strengthened relationship becomes a solid foundation that supports your personal and spiritual progress. As you reach the end of this journey, you realize that favor manifests even in places of authority, reversing losses, and bringing unexpected opportunities. It's time to celebrate the freedom you've gained and feel personal revival taking over your life. Each obstacle you overcome becomes a learning experience and strength to move forward. Now, everything that seemed lost finds its way back, multiplied and renewed. You understand that every step taken in faith contributed to this transformation, creating a reality of abundance, victory, and restoration. It's time to live with confidence, knowing that protection and provision are present in every decision. And, above all, you feel that this journey is ongoing. The end of a cycle is, in fact, the beginning of new achievements and opportunities. Each experience strengthens your connection with what is true and lasting, paving the way for even greater favor, prosperity, and liberation in your life. Have you ever realized how small changes, combined with faith and action, can transform your entire reality? Ask yourself, what habits or thoughts are still hindering my progress? What can I do today to pave the way for more favor, victory, and prosperity? Every step you take toward liberation and restoration is an investment in your own growth. Imagine the difference this will make in your life, your relationships, and even opportunities that haven't even come your way yet. The time to act is now, because each day brings new possibilities to accelerate your harvest and expand your abundance. So, if you're ready to continue this journey of transformation, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive content that strengthens your faith, opens paths, and ensures prosperity flows into your life. The next step is up to you. Are you ready to live the life God has prepared for you?